Hey folks, TechTucker here. In today's video we have CEX trades and pickups. So you'll see for last week's video that I got a lot of charity shop pickups, so now I'm taking them to CEX and seeing what I can get. Apologies for the crude nature of this intro, I forgot to record it. So without further ado, let's get started. Hello folks, so today I've got a pretty large stack of stuff to take to CEX. I think it'll get me a pretty sizable voucher. I've cleaned some of the discs that were a little dirtier. I think the only one they probably won't take is Oddworld Abe's Exodus. I'm going to try it anyway, see my luck. But yeah, I've got Bratz Diamonds, Abe's Exodus Oddworld, Lego Jurassic World, Minecraft, the Rambo Ultimate Collection, Black Ops 2 and 3, 99 Nights 2, NCIS Season 15, Okami, the 1989 FA Cup Final, GTA 4 for PC, and the Dungeons and Dragons box set. So a pretty sizable stack here, so let's see if CEX take them all in and what the voucher is.
Hi folks, welcome back to the voiceover. We're approaching my local CEX and starting things off with the GameCube and Wii U selection here. So again, with these games, nothing I'm too particularly interested in. I have a lot of the titles that are already there. And you know me, Xbox 360, same old song and dance. And with these games, again, I'm looking out for some stuff here and there. It's more so the more obscure stuff I'm trying to find. Driver San Francisco, worthwhile picking up. Yeah, still don't have this Destroy All Humans game, didn't pick it up on this occasion, but I did find Def Jam Icon, stay tuned to see if I pick that one up or not. But yeah, solid selection of 360 here so far. Just having a look at some of the titles over here as well. Again, it's just your usual Forzas, Fallouts, Guitar Heroes, Gears of War and that Halo. Incredible Hulk is one I still need as well, but I've seen that one's been returned a few times, I've seen people buy it, so yeah, I'm not trusting it. But yeah, some games here, again, I'm just generally having a browse here, and it's impressive to see a lot of these games have actually went up a bit. Like King Kong's £15 now. I remember that being like a fiver, I swear down. But yeah, solid selection of Need for Speed titles. You've got your other titles here too. Again, there's a game here that caught my eye, Supreme Commander. I was just struggling to find it through the camera. But yeah, didn't have this title yet, so again, check it and see if it has a manual and such. Stay tuned to see if I pick that one up. And yeah, again, Toy Story 3, Tekken 6, some pretty solid titles there. And of course, original Xbox. Again, I'm kind of interested in picking some of these up, but I was surprised to see Futurama is £30. I did find Lollipop Chainsaw. Again, it's in pretty beat up condition, but with the remake coming, I genuinely believe this one will come down, so just be patient with that one. But yeah, took a quick look at PS Vita. Again, when I wanted one of these as a teenager, never got one. Really wanted like Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Street Fighter Cross Tekken was one I wanted too, but it just wasn't meant to be. Now, I don't normally look at PS2, but again, Breath of Fire there and Crimson Tears were just games that caught my attention, as well as the original Ace Combat. Nice to see. So having a look at the Wii selection here as well, folks, and yeah, again, a lot of this stuff I already do have. Like, I think I'm in a comfortable position with the Wii where I've got everything I need, like the House of the Deads, the first party Nintendo games, heck, even Monopoly, I've got bloody Monopoly. But yeah, Mario Strike Chargers Football, Mario Kart Wii, New Super Mario Brothers, even Poke Park. So I think if you were just starting to collect Wii, you should stop off at this CEX because it's got a very solid selection. So now I have a look at the 3DS and DS stuff. Again, there's nothing I'm really looking for here. Detective Pikachu, I need to buy back. I traded that one in, don't regret it. But yeah, I did have a nosy at Driver 3D. Let me know if that one's good and if I should pick it up, because I know my brother really enjoys the Driver series, so that's just been on my mind. But yeah, saw that Pokemon Black there. Again, it looked like it was in nice enough shape. I already have all the DS Pokemon versions, so again, I'm in no rush to pick any of these up. But yeah, having a look at Shadow the Damned, surprised that one's behind glass because it's £18 and Lollipop Chainsaw wasn't. But yeah, Need for Speed Most Wanted's back there as well, and Project Zero. Good to see those sorts of games are in stock. And of course, it's been the same PlayStation selection at my local CEX for quite some time now, although Swagman does continue to elude me. Maybe one of these days I'll say screw it and I'll buy it. So of course there are some Sega games. Unfortunately, these are all without manual. That Pokemon Colosseum, however, has manual. And yeah, seeing a lot of Evercade stuff now. Let me know if Evercade's actually worth collecting for, because I'm still on the fence about it. I've not decided if I actually want to ever collect Evercade. Maybe one day, but I'm in no rush. But yeah, some additional Mega Drive games here. Bubba and Sticks is the one I returned. And Wiz and Liz and that was no manual, but that Wario Land did catch my attention. I don't collect for Game Boy Advance really. I've got my Pokemon titles and Sonic Advance games and Crash games, and that'll do me just fine. But yeah, had a look in the charity shop, and holy smokes, it's GameCube games, but they're expensive. I mean, you're seeing Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning for £7-8 when it's like a couple quid. FIFAs are like £8 as well. Some Xbox One games are all priced way overpriced. It's absolutely ridiculous. But the fact that I found a GameCube game, and not only that, a second GameCube game, even Wii U titles. But yeah, I took that GameCube game to the till as well, because it's one of those, it's like you find them, so you have to see how much they are. $5.99 is an absolute con, so let's see if I'm able to grab them. But there are a couple of sealed PS3 games here, so let me know if you would have bought them, and back to the game room for pickups.
Okay then, so yeah, we had a pretty successful trip to CEX this time around. They took everything bar the Oddworld Apes Exodus. It was down here. But yeah, they didn't take it because of the disc condition or anything that I had concerns about. No, it's because it says Darren on the front right there. So thanks Darren, you ruined my trade-in. But I also did keep the Okami here as well. Reason being, it just wasn't really worth trading because it turns out I already did have the manual, and my brother does not have this game, so you know what, I'm just going to give it to him rather than getting £1.60 and losing money. So they took everything bar these, and it did very well overall. So give me 1 sec, I'll put those down, cool, so they don't fall. And yes, so I'll show a picture of the receipt on the screen as I'm going through this. But Bratz Forever Diamonds was £4 voucher, so that's actually went up £1 since last time I checked. Happy days. Grand Theft Auto 4 on PC was £2. The Liverpool vs Everton FA Cup Final 1989 was £5 from £1 spent. Dungeons and Dragons box set £12 from £3. Then you also have 99 Nights 2, £10, so £6 into 10. Not the best flip in the world, but not bad either. And then NCIS Season 15 was £6 from £2 spent. Lego Jurassic World was £6. I believe that was a little higher last time I checked, so I think it's went down just a little bit. Spent £3.50, so again, still made money, but not a ton. And then Minecraft on the Xbox One, £12 from an £8 spent, but that was to get the N64 bag cheaper. Got that for £8 as well. Then the Rambo Ultimate Collection went down to £8. Unfortunately, not the £10 that I had the other week, but oh well, it's £2 and it makes up for it, I suppose. Call of Duty Black Ops 2, £8, and then Call of Duty Black Ops 3, £6, totaling in at a £79 voucher. So of course, you know me, I went around the shop and I did buy some bits, which I'll get to shortly. But yeah, very successful CEX haul right there, I'm not complaining whatsoever. Yeah, with those items, all those ones that I sold, I spent £32.50 on. So for that basically is a double up, and then I calculated with everything in. Every single item I bought throughout that charity shop haul was approximately, let me double check, it was £71 I spent on everything collectively. So it's quite a bit of money. There was a lot of stuff, however, £79 voucher, essentially it's all free. I know it's technically went into CX credit, but ultimately it'll be reinvested into collection, get either a heavy hitter item or just some more bits for the collection overall. So overall, you're getting value for money, so it's a major win in that regard. So without further ado, let's get to the pickups. Okay then folks, so I did end up picking up 3 Xbox 360 games. A couple of them I actually missed while I was on camera, but I took a second look just to make sure I didn't miss anything afterwards. I was wanting to pick up Def Jam Icon, one I've been on the lookout for a little bit now. Unfortunately, no manual. Case was a fair bit tatty, so I just leave it. £3.50. It's not an expensive game, so I don't really care about the manual that much. If it's cleaner, probably would have just took it home. But yeah, whatever. All the games I did get to date do indeed all have manual. This first one here is Supreme Commander. Again, never heard of it. Looks like an RTS game. Looks obscure. £1.50. Yeah, it was coming home with me. Just having a read of the box. It does look like RTS. I'm not 100% sure what this is, to be perfectly honest. But yeah, for £1.50, never seen it before, never had it, may as well pick it up. So the next game here is one that I've been looking out for on the 360 for a little while now, and it's Metal Gear Solid 5. I do have it on Xbox One, but I wanted it on the 360. So again, it is complete with like the inserts. I don't think this one ever did have a manual. Some day one additional content, another bit, and then another insert. This one is a 2-discer, as I like to coin the term now. But yeah, can't complain about this. This one looks like it does need a hard drive to install the game. It's one of those final like releases of a system on the system rather. So it'll be an interesting one to try and see how it actually runs. It'll probably look like a Switch port. And then last but not least, one I have been on the lookout for some time. I've always eyed it up and had it in CEX baskets. To be fair, at the price, I've seen it more expensive, and it is the Midway Arcade Origins Collection. So I actually deprioritized this one when I found out I had it digitally on my Xbox as a Game of Gold at some point. So I was like, oh, I'm in no rush to have it because I can play it. So if I find it locally, it's in good shape, has manual, which this one did. It's got this CEX receipt inside. The disc's upside down, but it's in really nice shape. So very happy to add this one to the collection. Again, £10, probably the best you're ever going to get this one for. So if you do see it, I'd probably recommend picking this one up because these ones are only going to keep going up. So yeah, did get a few additional pickups as well, but I'll get to those in just a moment. So as you saw, I did go to the charity shop and found some GameCube games. So I'll get to that in just a moment, bear with me. Yep, I did buy these. And you may be thinking, £12 for these two games? You're a maniac. Well, no, I did not pay £12. You'll see on the case, they are scribbled out. You could very well say, oh, you just scribbled out yourself. I do have no receipt because they did mark down the prices for me to $1.99 a piece. For that, I was going to take them. I'm happy to pick up GameCube games for £2. This is a £5 game out of CEX. £6 was just a tad too expensive. They both are complete, which I'm very happy about. In very nice shape. It's even got like the acclaimed postcard. Yeah, manual is hidden behind there. Give me 1 second, I'll show you the disc also, just to prove, yeah, this disc is spotless. So Burnout's a pretty nice one to pick up, to be fair. It's never been an expensive title. Don't think it ever will be, really, but yeah. With the pricing, it was due to head office. I was speaking to the gentleman there, and he did say, yep, it's head office that decides all these prices. Oops, that's fallen out. So I did manage to talk him down. He says just put them through his £2. He even agreed that they were overpriced, saying that it's just head office, they slap the prices on, we've got to adhere to it, and that's the nature of it. So if you're not finding good deals in British Heart Foundation, that is why. And it's a shame. I've kind of stopped frequenting that shop for that exact reason, that you don't really find good deals anymore. There are some DVDs in that, you know, the single releases and that, but all box sets are priced accordingly. You know, games as well are overpriced. I mean, you'll see FIFA's there for like £7 a piece, which is insane. I think they do it by platform, they said. You know, they'll have like fixed prices for specific platforms. Yeah, so it's a bummer, but it is what it is. Oh well, I managed to talk them down to £2 a piece, and for that I'll take any GameCube day, any day of the week for £2. Yeah, just as I thought the day was done, I took a quick visit to Smith's, as you do. When I went to Smith's, I was pretty much browsing, didn't really find anything. Well, I did find Goat Simulator 3 for a pretty good price, like £12 or something, so you know what, I'd pick it up. I do enjoy a good Goat Simulator on the odd occasion. But yeah, there was some games right at the till, on clearance, £5 a piece, and it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge. £5 a piece. 5 copies, PlayStation 4. So I took a quick look at CEX's app, and yes, they were selling those for £20 each, £13 a voucher per item. I was considering going like half cash, half a voucher, but I just went screw it, I'm going real voucher. So I turned £25 spend into £65 in the space of a few minutes. Very great success story right there. That's more than a double up, which I aim to minimum do double ups normally if I'm collectively like training a lot of items. So I was very pleased to do that. Literally just opened them, took them to CEX, and that was that. So yeah, now I'm comfortably sitting at around, after those games and that, I think I've still got like almost £130 in CEX credit, which I was not planning for that, which I'm not complaining, but there are some heavy hitter titles I'm kind of on the lookout for. I might hold fire and see if any of those come in stock. Alternatively, I might decide to get some PS1 titles that I'm missing, as there are some that I'm kind of like, I'd like to add those to the collection. Or I could even go for some boxed N64. Again, it's a pretty hefty voucher. I could go for some stuff I've really been wanting for a long time, but it ultimately depends if it's in stock as well. But yeah, that's the video, folks. Hope you did enjoy it. It's always good fun to look around my local CX. Stock was pretty solid this time around. Just no retro that I really needed, and they didn't have manuals, so oh well. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please do like, share, and subscribe. And of course, thanks for watching as always. Appreciate you tuning in every week. I'm seeing the views are pretty consistent and pretty good, and subscribers are going up. So again, just thank you for that, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks, and goodbye.